Hey guys, what's going on? In this video today, we're going to talk about how to design your product page for optimal conversion. So let's just get cut to the chase, all right? So first things first, we want quality images, high quality, nice images, all right? Your images are everything. They're going to make or break your product page, all right? On your image, in your images, you also want to have live shots. By that I mean, say for example, you're selling a dog bowl, all right? You want to have a picture of a dog actually eating from that bowl, all right? Say for example, you're selling a phone case. You want to have somebody holding a phone and they're using the phone case that you are selling on that phone. Those are live shots, okay? Optional but highly recommend infographics. This is what I mean by infographics, all right? I pulled something up real quick here so you can look. I don't know what this is. So as you can see, these are infographics. They're basically graphics that give information, all right? So as you see here, they highlight the main benefits and they make it easier for the customer. You got to understand that customers are lazy. The easier that you make things, the faster they're going to buy and the better chance that they will convert into a customer. All right. So as you see here, you know, they highlight the main features for this neck massager. They show you all the settings it has, right? Power on off, direction button, speed level, heat on off. This one here, it shows you the heating function. It lays things out super simple for the person that's visiting your website so they can turn into a customer. It cuts right to the chase. That's what people love, guys. All right. And you could see here, they have quality images, right? Another one that has quality images. Let's take a look at this one real quick. And I'm doing Amazon just because it's just easier to find the products this way. So let's take a look. So like clear, crisp images, right? Look, product in action, right? Somebody wearing it, carrying it, using it while driving. They have a lot of live shots, you know what I mean? So those are important. They're lacking on the infographic part. They have a little one here that kind of shows what's included, but other than that, I would give this like a B+ rating. It's missing some conversion, or I'm sorry, some infographics here. They have this little one, but I would probably add another infographic or two, and I would give this like an A rating at that point. Right, so if your images suck, and I spelled images wrong, say bye-bye to your conversions, guys. Just pointing that out again, just so it sticks in your head that images are important. Okay? Now, another important thing is you want to have awesome descriptions. And we'll get more into that as this video progresses, and I'll show you also in the next video examples of awesome conversions. Or I'm sorry, awesome descriptions. Conversions is like in my head. But anyway, so you want to focus on your ideal buyer. All right, you want to know who your avatar is. Who's going to buy your product? Is it the younger people? Is it the middle-aged people, older people? Is it everybody? Like just everybody's interested, in the product. So focus on your ideal buyer. Okay, give benefits on your product page of the product that you're selling, right? People want to know what the benefits are. Why are they going to buy your product over somebody else's? All right. Appeal to your reader's imagination. Okay, this is kind of also hitting on the pain point. So say, for example, you're selling a neck massager, right? And you're like, have you been struggling with excruciating pain in your neck and you can't seem to find relief, and like, boom, you know what I'm saying? Like it clicks. Yeah, I mean, that's me, that they're reading the page and they're like, oh yeah, that's me, So get creative on that, appeal to their imagination, all right? So you want to entice your web visitors with headlines, okay? Use easy to scan bullet points. Headlines is part of the descriptions, by the way, okay? Include plenty of white space on your product page. The reason being is if things are crammed up together, it's hard to read, you know what I mean? And people just kind of get lazy and they're just like, it gets difficult and they just leave your page. So make sure things are clear, easy to read, simple. That's how I love it, okay? Font size for readability. My keyboard obviously messed that one up. So yeah, readability, super important too. Font size. Your phone is where most of your sales will most likely come from. So, you know, a laptop or an iPad, the font just shows bigger. So you want to make sure you're always checking your site on your phone and that the font size on your phone looks good. You don't want it too small, just enough where the reader, you know, you're reading it and it's just easy to read. All right. So just to kind of over here, I kind of put the, I don't know what the hell is wrong with my keyboard, man. Hook, question, pain point, images. When I'm typing something, sometimes I guess I'm typing too fast. I don't know why I didn't fix these before the video. I think I just maybe got too excited about the video. But anyways, so I promise I'm a good speller. It's my keyboard. So all right. So in your product description, you want to have a hook, question, or pain point, right? Like I mentioned earlier about the neck massager, you know, that was a question, but it also hit on a pain point. All right. It was kind of like the hook. It was kind of all together into one, you know. But sometimes people have trouble coming up with like a question for that specific product, so they just go with a hook instead of a question, right? Hook that kind of entangles the pain point. Once you have that, which is that will be your headline, right? We go back here. That kind of is going to be your headline. And then you have benefits of the product, images. Now these are bothering me. Images, specifications, and or GIFs. GIFs are just like those videos that you see that are quick playing, like they play automatically. Those aren't completely necessary, you know, for conversion purposes and stuff. They actually slow your site down, but sometimes they look cool and make it kind of, especially if your product, if your product is like you're using that GIF like to show what it does exactly. You know, I probably wouldn't use a GIF for like a neck massager, but maybe like a lint roller or something that like a GIF that's showing like the lint roller taking off the hair all over like the shirt or something like that. Like that would be an example, you know. Specifications is just like size, what comes in the package, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes you do have to mention those things like size and stuff if it's like a tool or something like that where it's necessary. But you always want to also include what's included in the package. You want to also have a call to action at the end of your description. You know, buy now, get free shipping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then you also want to have urgency. Okay, by urgency, it's kind of like a sale, right, going on, and you're enticing the buyer to make a move quicker. All right. The urgency is going to be usually on the top of the header. We don't use, or I don't use, you know, my team and I, we don't use any of that, you know, stupid like trust badge stuff or urgency countdown timers in the description or, you know, things like that. It just makes it look spammy and dropshippy and all that stuff. So I don't use that. So the urgency is going to be at the top of the header, you know, and we'll get into this, but we're going to be using an app called Zotabox, and you can use other apps if you want, but Zotabox is the one I like, and we'll get into apps and stuff later on. But you want to have something like free shipping today only with, and then, you know, have the timer there at the end of the sale. You know what I mean? So for example, free shipping today only, and then sale ends in, you know, with the timer there. I don't know if I wrote that right. But yeah, so, you know, you get the hint. So free shipping today only, and then timer showing sale ending. So you would put like 12 hours, 1 day, 2 days, whatever. So you also want to have reviews on your products. Always have reviews on your products. And we'll get into what apps you use and stuff for that. You also want to have trust colors. right? We talked about that, I believe, in the logo section. But I will add the article again for trust colors and how to use them. I mean, that's pretty much it in terms of what you want to have on your product page for optimal conversions. And we'll dig deeper into all of these things and go over in the next video examples of different descriptions and stuff like that to give you guys a better idea. All right, that's pretty much it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.